In February of 1995, the boxing world was on edge. Two titans were set to face off in the ring: Nigel Benn, the relentless Yorkshire Terrier and world champion, and Gerald McClellan, a lightning-fast knockout artist who had become a nightmare for every opponent. McClellan was feared for his ruthless aggression and unmatched ability to finish fights early. His knockouts were brutal, his pressure unrelenting. Benn, on the other hand, was known for his grit, his heart, and his willingness to endure punishment in order to break his opponent's will. It was a fight between a born predator and an unshakable survivor. Despite the hype, this bout would be remembered not for its winner or loser, but for the tragic events that would follow. McClellan entered as the favorite, with betting odds for a first-round knockout higher than those ever placed on Mike Tyson, and it seemed the predictions would come true. Right after the bell, he trapped Benn on the ropes and unleashed a flurry of power punches. Benn was overwhelmed, eventually falling out of the ring. The referee began the count. He counted 8 seconds, but in reality, 13 had passed. Had he stopped the fight there, perhaps history would have turned out differently, but Benn somehow got back on his feet and survived the round. What shocked the crowd even more was what happened next. Benn came back swinging in the second round, exchanging punches in a fierce back and forth. Round after round, the fight became a war of attrition. By the sixth, McClellan told his corner he wanted to stop. He felt something wasn't right, but his new trainer, who had recently replaced the legendary Emanuel Steward, refused. Steward would later say, "If I had still been in Gerald's corner, I don't believe this tragedy would have happened." McClellan's condition worsened with every round. He was spitting out his mouthpiece, breathing heavily. Yet in the 8th round, he still managed to knock Benn down again, but it would be his final act of resistance. In the 10th, Benn sent him to the canvas twice. McClellan began blinking uncontrollably, as if his body had stopped responding. Moments later, he collapsed in his corner. His promoter screamed at him, accusing him of quitting, but Gerald wasn't faking. Doctors found a brain hemorrhage. He underwent surgery and remained in a coma for 2 months. When he finally woke up, he was blind, nearly deaf, and confined to a wheelchair. That night changed everything.